Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another session of Pulaski County Fiscal Court, where we do the business of the people in the county. So glad to have you here. As our normal routine, we'll do a moment of silence, and then I've asked Mr. Turpin to lead us in the pledge. But anyone have any concerns or prior requests this morning that we need to be aware of?
Keep our White Lily Fire Chief Joe Taylor in your prayers.
Joe Taylor, Chief at White Lily. Bobby.
Yes, I got to Kevin Bullett's back in the hospital again, works for the county, and our chaplain, he's back in Lexington Hospital, not well, doing well. And also our captain's mom is seriously ill in Lake Herman Hospital.
Okay.
Captain York.
Captain York's mom.
Yes.
All right. Certainly remember these people in your prayers and concerns. Any more? Everyone would.
Those are in the harm's way of that hurricane down there in Jamaica.
Yes. Okay, thanks, Tim. Anyone else? We'll just bow our head and take a moment of silence, and then Mr. Turpin will lead us in the pledge. Thank you very much. If you'll please stand and face the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Seated. We'll come to order here. I think our county attorney has another engagement. He'd like to go ahead and get some business out of the way.
Yeah, thank you, Judge. Today, as most of you may or may not know, is National First Responders Day, and my office for the past number of years has partnered up with Performance Food Group of Somerset to feed all the first responders in the county, and we're doing that today out at the Fire Training Center, Hal Rogers Fire Training Center, from 11 to 1. I've tried to get the word out to everybody, thanks to Stacy and Beverly and some others. But if you hadn't heard and you are a first responder, well, we invite you to come out and have lunch today on us and Performance Food Group Somerset. And that's why I'm dressed the way I am, is because I'm headed out to help finish getting all that set up. I'm going to leave you guys with my very capable first assistant, Ms. Chastity Ross, so she'll take over for me for the rest of the meeting. Any questions? I want to thank all first responders. I mean, my office works closely with all of the first responders, and we're very blessed and very fortunate here in our community to have the quality of first responders that we have. So on this National First Responders Day, I just want to say thank you to all the first responders.
And as a first responder, thank you for doing what you do. I know you've done it for quite a few years.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. We appreciate you.
First item of business would be citizens' comments. If we have anyone in the audience or a citizen that would have anything to comment on, please do so at this time. Yes, sir.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
My name is Barton DeJarnett. I live in a rent house on Mimosa, which is in Green Meadows. May I approach and give you these maps to demonstrate what I'm talking about?
Yes, please.
Can I bring those to you?
Mm-hmm.
And I only made 4 of them. I didn't realize this committee or this board was so large. The issue at hand that I want to bring to the attention of the board is that in Green Meadows, we have 2 extremely long streets. And when I say extremely long, I'm talking about 6 or 8 or 9, 10 city blocks, and specifically Mimosa and Magnolia. The resident traffic in and out of there, the people who live in the neighborhood, if anybody remembers Spaceballs, they drive in and out at ludicrous speed. That's the resident traffic. If not UPS, FedEx, and Amazon, we also have kids on dirt bikes driving 40 and 50 miles an hour back Mimosa with no helmet on. You know, I guess we're gonna have to wait till somebody gets killed until we do something. But anyway, there are signs in the neighborhood that discuss or post that we love our children, please drive slowly. They're not effective. People don't pay attention to them. I had came in and spoken with Joe Johnson with the Sheriff's Department, because he's my neighbor, and he explained to me that he's aware of all these problems, you know, kind of like not a lot we can do about them. So I don't see that law enforcement is a possible solution, because the Sheriff's Department is already short-staffed enough. What I'd like to bring to the board is that, what about the possibility of putting speed bumps to slow traffic in the neighborhood, not only on Mimosa and Magnolia, but also on that cut-through that's in pink on the map? People come through the neighborhood and they go out up there by Tractor Supply to avoid that light at Bourbon Road and 27. So, I mean, even that street could probably have, you know, some study done on it to figure out whether or not it was needed there as well. So that's all I've got.
Is there any speed limit signs on that road, or has anything been
I
established
believe there
there?
is, Judge. I think the speed limit signs back in there are 25, and if you look at the KRS code, that if you're in a residential neighborhood, 25 is the maximum speed for a residential neighborhood. I'm pretty sure that's probably in Kentucky law. I don't know. But there's kids. I mean, I have to slow down when I come in. I have to be real careful because there's a house up there close to the cut-through road where they turn the basketball goal facing the street, and the kids are out in the middle of the street shooting hoops, right? Hey, listen, I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want them to get run over, you know. And so I think this is a valuable item to consider for the board and for the safety of all the neighborhoods. So that's what I brought.
Thank you very much. We'll take a look at that. I'll personally go down there myself and see if we can come up with a solution.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I know traffic is hard to control.
Absolutely.
Thank you. First item of business would be to approve the minutes of October 14th meeting. I think you have a copy of those in front of you, and see if there's any omissions or additions, comments on that. If not, I need a motion to approve.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson, a second by Mr. Wheeldon to approve the minutes. All in favor say aye.
No.
Any opposed? Motion carries by one vote, very close. All right. Next item of business would be into new business. We are opening bids for a road grader this morning. It was posted and advertised. We do have 2 bids that came in, and we'll see what they are.
You always get me with these bids when I'm here. Wilson Equipment Company is who this bid is from. It's time and date stamped October 23rd, 2025 at 2:58 p.m. and it's sealed. They're trusting me with a knife. And let's see here. Do you just need the balance to purchase?
That's it.
The balance to purchase is $234,585. On the case motor grader. The next one is from Boyd Cat, Pulaski County Fiscal Court. Time and date stamped October 20th, 2025 at 3:01 p.m. It is sealed as well. Sealed up very well.
Get a
Extra,
sharper knife.
extra tape. Get my knife in there. And let's see if we can get to the amount here. The total sales price on that one is listed at $179,000. The standard warranty included. And that is all.
Make a motion for review, and we probably need to make a decision today on that, so if we can get a committee to look at that.
Have a motion on the floor for review. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Strunk, and the motion was by Mr. Renshaw. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
On that, Judge, I mean, I would like to make sure whoever we go with has a good follow-up maintenance plan. That if it goes down in the warranty, that if it's down for so long, then they must provide us a loaner. I mean, we got some equipment that's brand new that's been down for over 2 months, and seems like it's taking a long time to get our equipment back for some places.
Agreed. I'm going to ask Mr. Bryan and Mr. Jeff to take this to the back room and review these bids, and because we probably need to move on this later in the meeting. Take it back and look at that. Make a phone call if you need to. Next item on the agenda was EPAD financing. They are not here. They did not get their paperwork done in time, but it is a huge project coming to Pulaski County. It's a $41 million senior housing assisted living complex, and they're asking for some financing through our EPAD program that we've set up at other places, especially Horse Soldier. And it doesn't cost the county anything, but it is a huge project. They just failed to get some signatures on some papers for today's meeting, but they will be here the next court meeting. Moving on to the next one would be Small Business Administration Office of Disaster Recovery. I think we have representatives here from them.
Good morning again, Judge.
Good morning.
Jim Accurso with the Small Business Administration Office of Disaster Recovery. Just wanted to give a final wrap-up report to you all. You know, appreciate all the opportunities to work with your residents here in Pulaski County over the past few months for the tornadoes that hit in May here in Laurel and Russell counties. I do want to let everyone know that the government shutdown does not impact our disaster services. Our teams are going to continue supporting communities and processing disaster loan applications and dispersing funds. We remain committed to assisting survivors nationwide, and everybody can go to our website, particularly to apply. You know, when I was here before, we were sending folks into the centers. The centers are closed. Our 60-day grace period for physical damage applications ended last Wednesday. But folks can still apply online with an exception. And then also the EIDL loans still apply, the economic injury disaster loans for your businesses. And the deadline for that is not into 2026. And folks here in the county do continue to still apply. I know we have, through yesterday, we've had 52 residents applied for a loan, and we have dispersed 10 loans for $495,000. We've awarded $1 million in loans, and you know how that works. You know, the amount that we award is not always the amount that the disaster survivor wants to take. They have that leeway there. Again, so we work with the survivors. We want to be able to help them get back up on their feet. And along those lines, we do offer mitigation coverage. So anyone that did take a physical disaster loan from us have up to 2 years to get additional funds if they put in place mitigation measures. So, you know, we're here to help. You know, we may have closed up the centers and you know, getting ready to move on, but we are here virtually, and folks can still reach out to us once we leave. We want to help you folks get back up on your feet, and we're working with the business owners as well, so.
Thank you. Any comments or questions?
Yeah, do you do loans for farmers too, or not?
We help farmers, it's kind of a narrow space there, Mark. We help them with, if they have a retail operation on the farm property. That's where we'll help them. But we'll work, it's not the same as an ag disaster loan from the Department of Agriculture, but we do work hand in glove. So we do call on farmers, we do call on USDA and the Farm Service to get the information out there. So if there's a farmer that does have a loss, again, we do encourage them to apply, and we can point them in the right direction. If their specific case, we can't help them.
And you still have a 1-year delay on payments? Is that
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah, very good question, yes. So all of the loans, if someone gets a loan from us, they have, that first year is delayed interest-free. The interest rates are 4% less. That interest stays constant for the life of the loan. But again, that's like free money for that first month, right? Or that first year. They don't have to pay us back. So that gives them some flexibility. They can pay off a high interest rate credit card or any other loans that they got. You know, so yes, but it is deferred interest free for that first year.
One other question, with the change of interest rates recently, does that change your interest rate?
No, the interest rates are set for the declaration. Those do fluctuate. I think quarterly interest rates change, you know, because again, we're funded from the Treasury. So, but for this particular disaster, once a disaster, an interest rate is set for a particular disaster, and this is KY 21102, it won't change for the life of the loan.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for your assistance.
I appreciate it.
Thank you
Appreciate
all
your
for all
time
you
today
do.
and your hospitality this summer. It's been great working with y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item of business on our agenda would be to change the date on the next meeting. It's normally the first or second and fourth Tuesday, and the second Tuesday of the next month is Veterans Day, the 11th, and we will be closed that day. I would recommend backing that up to Monday, the 10th. Motion by Mr. Ranshaw to do that. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turpin to move the next meeting date to November the 10th. That will have to be a special call meeting, so if you have anything to get on the agenda, get it on, because we won't be able to vary from that agenda for that meeting. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next meeting will be November 10th. Next item would be health insurance. We still don't have rates. We have our representatives here from Nykert Insurance, but we do not have our insurance rates yet. But I do want to ask for a committee of magistrates. Also, I'm asking the sheriff, the jailer, and the clerk to be part of this committee to study our insurance for the coming year, because we're going to have to make some moves on that fairly quickly. Normally, we will have it done by now, but we do not have our renewal rates yet, so we need to probably have that ready by the next meeting. I want to schedule some, I'll let everyone know when we can meet, when everybody is okay to meet as a group. We can't have more than two magistrates together, or it will be an official business, but we'll do some meetings and discuss the insurance going forward, and we'll make some moves on it as soon as we get our rates. I'm going to ask Mr. Strunk to be part of that committee, and Mr. Ranshaw. And then if we want other magistrates, we'll do another meeting and flip them. Those two will leave, and we'll do two more. Is that suitable to everyone? I'll get you some dates. We'll probably start meeting next week on some insurance policies, okay? That's health insurance.
In regard to that, we still don't, I know you called me yesterday, but we still don't have the numbers yet?
Morning. I have received your renewal from Anthem. I turned right around and sent in all the other paperwork to quote that with United Healthcare. So what I have is basically what I consider their first pass at a renewal. Once I get that back from United, hopefully that will be competitive. My intention is to take that back to Anthem and get them in competition with one another. Once we finally get down to everyone's last final offer, then I come to you all and you all decide which direction you guys want to go in terms of which carrier, what plans you want to offer, et cetera. So
Are you looking to have that before the next meeting?
that's the plan.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have time to review it.
Yeah, oh yeah, obviously. And I've spoken to Donita, says, you know, Donita and I, we work the open enrollment and we have to have everything done so she can do payroll deductions by the first payroll in December. So if for some reason I don't have it all together by the November 10th meeting, we're still okay if we have to get it approved the week of the Thanksgiving. So we'll just do open enrollment that next week.
Okay.
But my goal is to prod them along to get some final rates as soon as possible, because I know we need to be wrapping this up.
Okay. So we need to get those rates as soon as possible.
Yeah,
so we can-
absolutely. Yeah, and you guys need to have time to review and decide what direction that you want to go. But I'm here if anybody has any questions, I'm available to talk anytime anybody wants to know, so,
Thank you.
okay? All right, thank you.
Thanks, Kelly. Next item is not on the agenda, but it's a resolution that was presented to me in the last couple of days. It has to do with Kinetic and Windstream.
Correct. Good
Right of
morning.
ways, so please tell us your name and
Sure.
proceed.
My name is Brian Berger. I'm a partner at Dresden Benzinger Lavelle up in Covington, Kentucky. We represent the new telephone internet provider, which will also go by Kinetic. We've been asked just to present a status quo resolution to you all while we get some additional paperwork in line. We're going to various cities and counties, and you are one of about 50.
I think everyone has a copy of that resolution in front of you. It's a resolution for telecommunications facilities in Pulaski County right away. Go ahead.
I'm just here to answer any questions. My office had talked to Mr. Hatfield's office. Again, it's a status quo order. Nothing's changing. This has nothing to do with proposed rates. The company, Windstream, was bought by a new company that we represent. I was not involved in the purchase, but involved in helping them follow Kentucky guidelines to continue their franchise, which is the privilege to use the right-of-ways from the counties and cities.
Questions on this resolution? It's just a continuing of a resolution that's been in the past to use county right-of-ways to bury lines, put poles, whatever. Need a motion to accept the resolution.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Renshaw,
Second.
second by Mr. Strunk. Any questions, comments on it?
Yes, I just hope, and you can pass this along, I know this isn't your area, but I hope they can do a better job than the last company on taking care of the people in our district's phone and internet service, because it's been terrible.
I can certainly pass that along. What I can tell you is my law firm's role in this is just to administratively get in line with the Commonwealth of Kentucky regulations and laws. But I will certainly do that through my law firm.
But it says here you guys took over in August 1st?
They did. Again, my firm was not involved in the purchase. We are just involved in going to cities and counties to get it's called a franchise. It's through the Constitution that you have to get through the county and the city, yes.
Well, I just hope that you take that feedback back to them.
I will certainly do that and appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Any other comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes on the resolution. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
again. How can I request a copy of that at the end of the meeting or later?
Just email me, Martin's office, and we'll
Okay.
have that ready for you.
Again, thank you all for your hospitality.
Thank you. I have another item that's not on the agenda that is a resolution. I need a resolution to ask. We are applying for a grant through the Lake Cumberland Ad District for a grant that's probably going to total about $140,000. And it's permission to apply to all the fire departments in the county to get on Starlink. It's a new idea, and we're going to ask, we need a resolution to take that through the ad district to apply for this grant. It runs up to about $140,000, and it would give good communications to all the rural fire departments, especially during time of disaster, where we have a lot of communications that are down, and Starlink is nearly always up. So it can be turned on or turned off, is the best I understand it, but it will be available to us at a moment's notice when we need it. So what we're needing for this meeting is to get this resolution through so I can present it to the ad district. So they're applying for the grant. We got a little more details to work out on it, but I think it's a great idea.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Renshaw.
Second.
Second by Mr. Strunk. Any questions or comments on this?
Yeah, one concern that I have is, we be paying a monthly fee on this after the fact?
We will, but we'll know what that is before we get our grant done.
Would the fire departments be able to use Starlink as an everyday internet provider instead of, if not, we got 2 internet services being paid for each fire department, so.
That's to be worked out yet. If we decide to go with Starlink, we can do various options on that. As I say, it can be turned on if it's not needed. We turn it off, and it's turned back on in times of disaster.
And as part of this grant, how much is the county going to be responsible for paying, and where does that come
At this time, possibly
out?
nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
We will end up at the worst-case scenario, the best I understand it, we'll be paying for a monthly fee later on, but it's only as we use it.
Yeah, and that's one of my biggest concerns. We're paying 2 monthly fees for each fire department, so.
We may drop one. It'll be up to the fire departments.
To
if they
the
wanna
fire
use it.
department, because they pay those bills, but.
Have a motion on the floor to pass this resolution. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to department reports. Mr. Bobby Jones, our sheriff, will thanks first up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think I've already talked to the magistrates about this. It's what we want to do is where we had the surplus vehicles from the school resource officers left over. We've got a vehicle we don't need. We're wanting to trade that vehicle, our surplus vehicle, out to the Pulaski County Rescue Squad that has equipment and utility trailer that we can use. Equal trade. We just want to trade that out for them, but I need a motion from the court to do that.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Renshaw, second by Mr. Wheeldon. Any questions or discussions on this? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sheriff. Next up will be Public Safety, Mr. Stacy.
Morning.
Morning.
Fire Commission met the other night, and we asking to bid 3 different chassis out for different departments. First one would be for the rescue squad and ambulance. The second one would be for Bronson Fire Department, a 2,000-gallon tanker truck. Third one would be a chassis for Woodstock Fire Department. We just do a switch over on the tank on it. They still got a good tank on that chassis, so we'd just be putting it over on a new chassis.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Renshaw. Permission to bid.
Second.
Second by Mr. Turpin. Any discussion?
You said 3 chassis. Are they just going to replace the box on the current ambulance over on the new chassis, or they?
That'd be for an entire new
A whole new
ambulance.
ambulance.
Yeah, that's correct right there. Yeah. The one they've got's an old one. We haven't replaced it. What model is it? 1995 model. They're just trying to keep up with the times and current with their certifications to.
And I know
Other
there's
than
times
the
that EMS asks for their help.
EMS has asked more than once here lately for the rescue squad to assist them, correct? Where they're getting so many runs, so I hear them page out the rescue squad all the time for assistance.
And is the rescue squad full paramedic folks that? We're BLS service.
Any other questions?
I think, Mark, there's only two services in Somerset that hold a certificate of need for ambulance, am I correct? And one's the rescue squad and the other is Pulaski County EMS.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Next up will be permission to surplus vehicles at fleet maintenance.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
I'd like to ask permission to surplus a couple of vehicles from the road department, and I believe Danny's gonna have some as well, that he's gonna want to surplus.
What vehicles?
The old dump truck, the patch truck that we were using, transmissions went out of it, and we're gonna surplus it, and then our bucket truck, it's down as well, so,
Do we already have another bucket truck?
no, we don't yet.
We're looking.
What's wrong with the bucket truck? That we can't still use it until we find another one?
It had a tree fall on it and totaled the back of it.
So it's an insurance?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we already received the money on the insurance?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're ready to order another one?
Yep.
Okay.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Mr. Wilson and a second by Mr. Wheeldon to surplus these vehicles. Any more questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And the motion passes. Any more?
Go ahead and talk about this.
Go ahead.
We reviewed the bids on the road grader.
Yes.
And the CAT has 84-month, 7,000-hour powertrain and hydraulics, and 1 year unlimited. From Wilson Equipment on the case, it has a 3-year, 3,000-hour. Your difference is going to be $179 on the CAT and $234, $585 on the case.
Which one did we buy the backhoes from?
We bought backhoes from Case.
Which one did you all recommend for the grader?
We like the one from Boyd Cat. It seems to fit all the specs. For a municipality, you can't use a road grader with joysticks to drive up and down the road, and that's what they've sent. And with Boyd Cat, they build one especially where you can drive them up and down the road.
And that's where we bought the backhoes from?
Now, we bought the backhoes from Case.
Okay, so CAT.
Cat's one that we're gonna trade the two old ones into.
CAT is also local as far as maintenance.
Yeah, both
I'm
companies-
sorry, I'm really having a problem with all these backhoes being down that we just bought,
Yeah,
and mine's been down for 2 months.
yeah.
So I'm having a big issue with that right now.
Yeah, they just finished another one up this morning. It's ready to be picked up today.
Was it mine?
It's just, yeah, it is yours.
It was ours.
It's just one of them things, man. It's across the
I know.
board for everywhere. We
I
have,
know,
we
but-
have trouble every day getting parts the same as they do, you know.
When you look at my road list, and my backhoe's been down for 2 months, that's a big,
So you recommend the cat?
Yeah.
Motion to buy the cat.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Wilson to buy the CAT and second by Mr. Renshaw. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We will buy the Caterpillar road grader. Thank you. Next up will be our road department. Mr. Wayne?
Morning.
Morning.
Mark, you was talking about your backhoe, but you have had a spare in your district. So you're not completely left out.
Thank you.
And I'd like to ask for 3,000 ton of rock.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson on the 3,000 ton of rock. I need a second. Second. Second by Mr. Strunk. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I do want to make a statement here just a bit. I know we're hearing a little bit of talk out there about our 3,000 ton of rock every meeting. That is just permission to buy. That doesn't mean we're buying 3,000. It's sometimes we get close. If we have a flood today, we will lose a lot of rock. But we just get permission to buy because we can't buy it unless we have permission. So if we have a disaster, a lot of washouts in the next 2 weeks, we cannot purchase rock unless it's been approved in court. So that's the reason we put this up. We may not buy but 1,000 ton in the next 2 weeks, but we just got to have permission. So I just want to clarify that. Go ahead,
Thank you.
Wayne, with your road list.
On the road list now.
Motion.
Second. Motion by Mr. Renshaw on the road list and second by Mr. Strunk. Any discussion on the road list?
Yeah, I don't have anything needed to run to court.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Road list passes. Thanks, Wayne.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask for a motion to go in executive session. Is there no other business before the court before this? We've not passed anything. I want to ask permission to go in executive session for just a couple of minutes, and then we will be back out.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson.
Second.
Second by Mr. Turpin. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? We will be back shortly.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Mr. Wilden and a second by Mr. Turpin. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? We are out of executive session and back into normal session of Pulaski County Fiscal Court. We are here to discuss a property swap between Pulaski County Fiscal Court, being the old quarry site up on the hill that Hinkle has had for 80 years. We have had it, but they have mined it. And we have proposed to swap that quarry, the old quarry site, the hole in the ground, for our compost area site on 914. They have 27.2 acres at the compost site on 914, and we have 42 acres in the hole in the ground. But we're going to do an even swap, and if it's the pleasure of the fiscal court, we're going to proceed with an even swap. Reason we're doing this is we're proposing to do, the Division of Waste has proposed to do a landfill, construction debris landfill at that site at 914. It will save us a ton of money because we've got tons and tons of debris from the tornado there that's got to be buried and transferred somewhere. So they've given us permission to do a landfill site on that area if we make the swap. So I'm asking the court today to agree to that swap at no cost. And so we can go ahead and proceed with the paperwork with the Division of Waste.
Motion to swap.
We have a motion on the floor. Mr. Wilson makes that. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Strunk. I'd like Danny, if you want to address this a little bit, you know more about the solid waste part of it.
Yeah, so we, Chris Mason and I met with the Division of Waste out at the compost site, and we looked at an area there to transfer the waste from where it's sitting now down to the hole in the bottom, basically. And we can get an emergency declaration for emergency CD&D landfill, construction demolition debris landfill. It'll just be take the material down, we'll bury it, and we'll close it off. It'll be there in case we ever have another emergency. We can build upon it, or we can look at other options for that in the future. But this will save the county a lot of money. Let's just put it that way. And it is what the Division of Waste would like to see. It's also what FEMA would like to see us do. So everybody's all on the same page. It's actually going to work out really well and give the county some options in the future if another disaster ever happens like this.
You say we will close, it'll be a temporary for this big pile we have, but it'll be closed then, but it'll still be able to reopen again.
Yeah, it'll be closed. It'll be a closed site once we take it down there, put the amount of top soil and dirt on top of it. It'll be closed out once that happens, and then if it can be reopened, and there's other options, we could open it up for a full C&D landfill if we wanted to take all of our housing and stuff that we tear down through our ordinance, and then options to do things with it. But I think the best option right now is to do the emergency, close it, and then use it in the future if we need it.
Sounds good. Any other questions or comments?
Where is it exactly?
This is on the 914 bypass. It's between
South side.
It's between Frank Denham Road and Murphy Avenue, over on the south side, across from the industrial park, basically, down where Armstrong and those places are.
Same place we've been using as a compost center.
Yeah, we've used this site for about 5 years, and it's housed many disasters: the wind disaster, the storm, or the flood, and this one as well. So it's become a very utilized site for us, and we've got a grinder coming in the next week or so to help. That'll be the county's grinder, so we won't have to bring somebody in. We'll be able to keep up with the material we have down there.
And Hinkle's been letting us use that at no cost, right?
I don't know the specifics of it, but I know Hinkle's allowed us to use it each year on an agreement.
Any other questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We'll go ahead with the paperwork on getting this permitted and move forward with Hinkle. Have no other business, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson, do I have a second? Second. Second by Mr. Turpin, we will stand adjourned. Thank you very much.